Hey, and welcome back to the channel. Have we got some big news for you today? It looks like the world of Star Wars may just be getting that little bit bigger with the potential addition of a very familiar face. According to Giant Freaking Robot, Robert Downey Jr. is in talks to join the new Star Wars feature film, potentially teaming up with the Iron Man director, the man himself, Jon Favreau. You know yourself, they were the perfect team in Iron Man as Tony and Happy. They could be back together once again. It hasn't been confirmed if Jon Favreau will be in the movie alongside Tony Stark, so it might be Robert Downey Jr. in front of the camera and Jon Favreau behind it, directing it. Now, I do have a little bit of an opinion on this. I love Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Tony Stark. He's very quippy, very sarcastic, very, very jokey. But I want to see him grow a little bit as an actor. I want to see him take on a serious role. So I am hoping, if these talks go true, that, he actually gets a serious role. Let's see his full acting chops in a serious role. I want to see him, somber, dark. I don't know if he's going to be the hero. He might be the villain, but I want to see his acting chops. I don't want to see just another reincarnation of Tony Stark. I want to see something new from Robert Downey Jr. Now, on to Lucasfilm. The reason why they're considering bringing Robert Downey Jr. on for the new Star Wars, as we all know, the franchise has been a little bit in a lull the recent years. They haven't had a feature film since 2019. And their TV shows have not been the greatest. I'm hearing good things about Andor. I have not watched it yet. I couldn't get through all of Kenobi. I actually gave up after the episode where he hid Leia in a coat. That was kind of just the point where I gave up on that show. Didn't even watch Bad Batch. Heard some bad stuff about that. And yeah, just the Star Wars universe has just not been in a good place the last while. So I like Jon Favreau's work. He did very well with The Mandalorian. I know we had some input on that as well. So I have high hopes for this movie. Now, so we'll see where we could go with this. Now, one of the reasons, as I said, they are interested in Robert Downey Jr. is because of his light and roguish tone. But that's not what I want to see. I don't want to see another reincarnation of Tony Stark. We've seen that. We've had that. Like, that is part of the Marvel Universe, also owned by Disney. But, we want to see, I want to see his acting chops. I don't want to see that reincarnation again. It's done. He's done it. He tried to reproduce it with Dr. Dolittle, and it didn't go well. It was good in Sherlock Holmes, but again, that was around the same time as Iron Man. We've seen Robert Downey Jr. do that. So, what I'm looking forward to actually seeing is his new film, Oppenheimer. I heard he is in the new Christopher Nolan flick, so I will be going to see that. I want to see, because I don't think he'll be doing his quippy, sarcastic character. I think this will be an actual serious role for Robert Downey Jr. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that, because from what I've heard, he's not doing a sarcastic tone in it. So I want to see his acting chops, and if I can see his acting chops in that, I want to see that in Star Wars. I don't want to see another reincarnation of Tony Stark. And honestly, if he joins the Star Wars universe, it will probably be one of the first time in years that I will be excited for Star Wars. I grew up on Star Wars. Like, I watched it on VHS with my uncle. That's how young I was when I got into it. I think the first time I watched a Star Wars movie, I was 4 years old, and we watched it on constant repeat. Then I went to see all of the prequel trilogies in the cinema as they came out, and the new trilogy in the cinema as they came out. Wasn't too happy with the new trilogy, can't beat the original, and the prequels grew on me over the years, and now I really do enjoy going back to watch them. So, as I said, new Star Wars hasn't really captivated me too much. What are your thoughts on it? How are you feeling about the new Star Wars universe? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know below. Drop a comment below right now. Just let me know what your thoughts are on the latest Star Wars in basically the media. Have you watched the new Disney Plus shows? Because I know I couldn't get through a lot of them. I may have to go give Andor a look. I've kind of been putting on the long finger. Have you watched Andor? Let me know. Is it good? because I know I enjoyed The Mandalorian. As I said, could not get through Obi-Wan. So drop a comment below. Let me know. Do you want to see Robert Downey Jr. in Star Wars? Do you want to see another reincarnation of Tony Stark? Or do you want to see him act serious? Do you want to see him act mean? I want to see Robert Downey Jr. mean. I want to see him just be a badass. Not the quippy, sarcastic badass. Just a badass. I'm talking like, you know, just gets into the nitty gritty of it. That's what I want to see. So let me know below. Are you excited for this? Do you want it? Because I know I want it. I want these talks to go through. I want this movie to be made. I will actually pay money to go see this. I have not been to the cinema in 2 years because frankly nothing has really stood out for me to go. So would you pay to go see this movie? Because I know sure as shit I would. So drop a comment down below. Let me know. Alright, thanks for joining into this one. If you want to pop a little subscribe there, if you're not already subscribed, I would very much appreciate it. And drop a like below, it really does help the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.